have some kind of ability to see through it.
Right.
So whether, it be metal slats or open slots in an actual concrete wall, I just want to make those guys happy.
Yes.
If they're happy, I know that they're going to protect us.
Yes, exactly. All right, great call, Joe.
Hey,
appreciate it.
One second. Joe? Joe, you there?
Yeah, we lost him.
Well, Joe, if you're listening, will you call back and give Derek Dennis's number in case I can't find it in my phone? Thanks.
Okay, so, he makes a good point, though. This is what I think it's the survey was over 90% of border agents need and expect a wall to help them. And it's simple common sense, right? Because here's what it comes down to. You can put an additional 1,000 border agents on the payroll. You're not going to be able to stop a mass influx of 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 people show up at the border. How are you going to arrest all of them? Are you going to have one border agent for each person to stop them from coming over and arrest them? Somebody's going to get hurt. That's what it comes down to.
Well, here's the thing. The Dems want, they say, we can have a more modern, more technological version of the wall. We can have drones. We can have more agents. There's a problem with that. And I'll tell you why they want to do it that way. They may fund all kinds of technological stuff, but once somebody crosses the border and they get caught by the Border Patrol, what happens?
They get arrested.
And
put in jail.
No.
Or let loose.
They claim asylum. Then they're let loose. Then they're, come back in 30 days, please. And they never do. So all these people march across the border, overwhelm our border agents. If you put a wall up, you stop that nonsense from happening. Now you find the climbers, you catch them with drones. You do that, you got a fraction of the people coming into the country.
Yeah.
But the Dems want the people coming into this country.
Well, sure they do, because they disappear into California, get their driver's license, and next thing you know, they're voting Democrat.
So waste the money on helicopters, waste the money on drones, waste the money on whatever you want to do, because they're still going to get across, they're still going to get here, they love it. Yeah. And they talk about wasting money on a wall.
Well, if you're really a humanitarian and you want to avoid people getting hurt, people getting shot, what is the result of a border where you have just in places along the border there is nothing more than a rail, right?
Yeah.
It's a log basically that they've put on a couple of posts, and that's it. You can walk under it, over it, whatever you want to do. When 5,000 people show up, armed with rocks, maybe some with guns, and 100 border agents show up, right? Agent Terry
got shot by a Mexican. Here illegally with a gun.
Another guy got hit in the face with a rock not long ago. I think somebody actually died from a rock too, if I recall. But 5,000 people show up, rush the border. What is 100 border agents going to do, or 100 National Guardsmen going to do? They're not going to be able to stop them. Number one, and now what do you resort to? Tear gas, rubber bullets. If you start getting shot at, it's time to shoot back. And now you've got people dying at the border because they're coming across illegally, walking over that. Put up a simple fence, the slatted steel that he's talking about. Yeah. What it does is slows people down to the point where, A, they're coming across, they're climbing over on their 40-foot ladder or whatever. They're handing the kids down. It gives you time to grab the kids, make sure the kids are safe, and maybe stop the parents from coming over, or at least arresting the parent when he comes over. And then, find a way to put them.
It dissuades people. That's the biggest thing. It's the psychological component.
Yes.
Also, a wall, you could sell advertising. It'll pay for itself.
I thought about that the other day, too.
I put it on Facebook. Everybody seemed to like it.
Yeah, I mean, at least in
somebody
San
showed
Diego.
Pictures of Kate Steinle, Agent Terry, and all these other people, their picture on the sections of the wall. But no, I'm saying sell advertising.
Well, there you go.
Immigration lawyers could advertise. How's that?
Exactly.
Got a gazillion
both
of them
sides,
in this country.
Right?
Yeah,
it's
both
like
sides.
A giant billboard either side.
Exactly.
On the Mexican side, it's in Spanish. On the English side, it's in English. Get your lawyers, get your whatever. Yep. You could probably pay for the wall that way, right?
Talk to Tim about that. See if. Oh, look at that light up.
Holy Toledo, what's going on here? All right, let's take a call from Gary in Hazel Park. Gary, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. How about wall construction companies could advertise on the wall?
He almost had coffee all over his microphone. That's great.
Hey, look, the problem with a virtual wall is that they can defund it anytime they want to.
Right.
We need a permanent wall. We need a wall that's going to be there, and they have to actually spend money to take it down.
You're absolutely right. That's the other point.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I don't care what you talk about when it comes to technology. 5,000 people show up at the border. Drones, cameras, high-tech software, whatever you got is not going to stop a rush of human flesh coming across the border. The only thing that stops that is a fence, a wall, barbed wire, razor wire, whatever. You have to have a physical barrier. It's that simple.
Yeah. And, the cartels, they'll just get their own drones, and we'll have drone wars over the border.
Right?
I'm going to write a book.
Yeah, there you go.
Drone wars.
What else you got, Gary?
Okay, you guys have a great day. I'm in a meeting. We're at the Conservative Union meeting right now.
Okay,
See you, Gary.
So we're trying to make Michigan great again.
All right, sounds good. Have a good one. Let's take a call from Joe in Wyandotte. Joe, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going? I wanted to expound it upon your point and expose some of the Democrat argument. A border fence, wall, whatever, won't stop everybody. They have a ladder. They use things to shimmy up and down. I hate slatting because they just use things to shimmy up and down each side. But you do something to stop the majority. You're not going to stop everybody. But the Democrats keep saying, well, yeah, we can't use a wall because it's not 100% effective. Well, murder laws aren't 100% effective. Do Democrats want to eliminate murder laws because it doesn't make the murder rate zero? You stop everyone you can.
Yeah. And then it's not a no-brainer either when Nancy Pelosi says we need more money at the border point. Fine, and put another $5 billion in for the border entry, the ports of entry, and then give us our $5 billion for the wall too. Why wouldn't you do both, Nancy? It's that simple.
Yeah.
And cut it from the foreign aid we're sending to Central America.
Bingo.
They take it out of their money. We shouldn't be funneling all that money to them anyway.
Do we send money to Mexico?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Foreign aid to Mexico?
Oh yeah. It was just it was just in the news.
Okay,
not too
cut
long
that,
ago,
and that
week.
makes the Mexicans pay for it. Done
Bingo.
deal.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a simple.
Take $5 million off.
simplest
They've
thing.
paid for it.
Yeah, or put the tax on the money
I like
transfers
that.
going
Yes,
back to Mexico.
I like that idea.
I really
you had a
like
great
that
idea.
too. We should be taxing that money that's going out.
What's
We
the
want to
percentage? What do you
encourage
like?
Money to stay here. Anybody sending money, and not just to Mexico, anybody sending money out of the U.S. to any other nation should have a fee or a tax on it. The money is meant to stay in our economy.
Yeah, I would say unless somebody here legally is earning and paying the regular tax that the rest of us pay, then I would say that's your money. You don't have to pay the additional to ship it out of the country.
Or
but
corporate
if you
interests.
can't prove that you earned your money, paid tax on your money here like the rest of us, you should be taxed when you send it out of the country.
There might be corporate interests there. There might be some entanglement with companies that are sending money as an investment in a foreign country. And you know what I mean? And that's something they've done
Devil's in the
before.
details. You can work it out.
Yeah.
But the average Western Union guy or whoever, someone's walking up and sending money back to Guadalajara or wherever, you know doggone well they're probably working for cash under the table here. In the construction trades, and shame on all our construction companies who are employing people like that. That should be a no-brainer. 10% tax. Or whatever it is, 17%, whatever we pay, whatever our poorest people are, lower
Well,
tax
that, and
bracket
like you
is.
said, E-Verify.
Use E-Verify.
Why is that not the law?
I don't know, but if you've lived and worked in the trades like I have, I've been chased out of the painting, the drywall, the carpentry, the roofing, you name it. I was there. I saw the deterioration in the economy for tradespeople. You used to be able to make a job and make a living and buy a house and raise a family as a painter, a drywaller, carpenter. It's very difficult to do that anymore. You can't. You know, and that's a damn shame that our tradespeople that's why people aren't going into the trades anymore.
Yeah.
That's simple.
They can't speak the language.
What else you got, Joe, before the end of the hour?
Oh, that's it. Keep up the good work, guys. Love you.
All right,
Joe.
love you too.
Thanks
Take
for
care,
calling.
man.
Bye-bye.
All right, so Joe actually sent us a link for the Daily Drift this week, and if you have one of those, put it on there, and I'll even give you contributing
editor, Joe from Wyandotte.
There you go. Absolutely right. But we've got Tim coming up at the end of the hour, at the bottom of the hour, so we'll have him call into the show, and we'll see all of you on the other side of the break. This is The Drift.
I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. And they already know me. Katrina. You're my girl, you never see.
People are always on the move, driving to work, hauling the kids to practice. How do they keep up to date? They listen to Wham Talk 1600 just like you. If you're a business owner, your message can reach these people wherever their travels take them. People tune to Wham Radio for intelligent conversation with hosts like Joe Pags, Glenn Beck, Tyrone X, and Dana Lesh. And they'll stay tuned for your message as well. Call 734-971-1600 today and advertise your business on Wham Talk 1600 and whamradio.com.
Fox News, I'm Karen McHugh. Add another Democrat to the list of 2020 White House hopefuls.
I am a candidate for President of the United States of America.
Former HUD Secretary Julian Castro announcing his candidacy in San Antonio. He's the fourth Democrat to announce his White House intentions. He joined Senator Elizabeth Warren, Hawaii Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, and Maryland Representative John Delaney. Now 22 days old, the partial government shutdown starting to hit home for many.
At Miami International Airport this weekend, one of its terminals is shut down because TSA screeners working without pay have been calling in sick at a higher rate, and there's concern that there won't be enough staffing to handle all 11 checkpoints. Over at the FDA, they are now scaling back the food safety inspections, limiting them to facilities that are considered high risk after about 40% of its staff got furloughed.
Fox's Garrett Tenney. This is Fox News.
How much do you need to save for retirement? Hi, I'm Rick Edelman, founder of Edelman Financial Engines. The question's simple, but the calculation can be complex. How much you need to save for retirement depends on how much income you want, what outside sources you'll have, like Social Security and pensions. And here's the good news. You don't have to guess. We can give you the answer. For more than 32 years, we've shown people just like you how much you need to save for retirement and how to invest it. And now's your chance. Call us for the personal financial advice and investment management services you need with local offices to serve you. At Edelman Financial Engines, we're happy to help you whether you have a little to invest or a lot or anything in between. Come see why thousands of folks just like you rely on Edelman Financial Engines. Call us at 888-PLAN-RIC. That's 888-PLAN-RIC. Or visit us at rickedelman.com. That's ricedelman.com.
Your bridge to recovery and wellness is WellBridge. WellBridge is redefining the rehabilitation and nursing care experience with the most amazing care facilities you've ever seen. All WellBridge locations offer a resort-like atmosphere, and their driving goal is to provide each guest with an epic experience. Here's former patient Chris Tangeman from Howell.
I had back surgery. I had to go there for like 3 or 4 weeks, and let me tell you, they were just superb. I'm in this industry. I'm an LPN, and I mean, they're just excellent. The aides, the nurses, everybody. I thought especially that their therapy department was just phenomenal, and I would absolutely recommend WellBridge.
For rehabilitation and nursing care, ask for something epic. Ask for WellBridge. In Brighton, Fenton, Novi, and Pinckney. Now looking for talented nurses and certified nurse assistants to join their growing team, WellBridge invites everyone to learn more about them at thewellbridgegroup.com. WellBridge, your bridge to recovery and wellness starts here.
Which way is right? Which way is wrong? How do I say that I need to move on? You know we had this separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing I can really say.
And welcome back. Thanks for tuning to catch our drift. Joining me in studio, Ipsy Ed Bonderenka. Hey, well, let's take care of a little business. Amish Furniture Outlet. You can get a 20% off coupon out of the current, COURANT online.com. And Amish Furniture Sales, furniture refinishing, furniture repairs. If you're going to buy furniture, buy real wood furniture that you can pass on to your kids and grandchildren. I've got wood in my house. It's furniture that came from great aunts and uncles. And
chipboard doesn't count.
No chipboard, no IKEA stuff. You're not going to be able to pass your IKEA stuff on. I can assure you of that.
If it makes it that long.
734-449-8000. 734-449-8000. It's Amish Furniture Outlet, right off of M36 and US 23, right there in Whitmore Lake. So check them out at 734-449-8000.
And give them a call because they're sometimes out making deliveries, and so call first.
Literally, small business.
Yeah.
You got great furniture, and they do a great job.